Alright, what's going on, people? It's your boy GrYnD back with part 2 of vlog 3. Alright, so I got somewhere. So, all those, like, it was like 2,500 sounds about, roughly. I was like hitting numbers. So I combined like all his sounds together because after a while everything was starting to sound alike. So I called him. I was like, like this stuff starting to sound like you just got like kits you upgraded and you like copied your folders. And he's like, yeah. He's like, he had the stuff from his Roland to his MPC to everything. So I was like, okay. So I combined all the samples, and come to find out, a lot of them had the same exact names. So I'm in the process of right now going through the folders, and let me see if I can zoom in just on this screen. Alright, so I'm in the process of going through the folders. So this is where I'm at. So I called this kit the CB Dopeness XXL pack. It's a big old thing of sound. So it's 1,100 sounds right now, 1,185 samples. Now I'm going through it like thoroughly. I'm also going to run a batch processor on it. I'm going to upsample these to 24-bit because they're older sounds, so it should give them like a little bit more crispierness. That's what my experience has been. It doesn't always work that way. I mean, some samples are they're just what they are. So that's what I'm working on over here. Another thing that I've been kind of contemplating on, let me move this over, is pretty much taking out a lot of these samples, like just deleting some stuff. I mean, it's so many samples. It's kind of like, I mean, it's some good samples in here, don't get me wrong. Like, I got some really nice ones. I've already took out a lot of them, but I'm really thinking about doing that because I got so many kits. Like, I just bought like the Christmas special from Modern Producers, and I just bought like, I'm a member with Industry Kit, so I get sounds from there. So I'm always looking for those memberships to get me stuff that I don't mind. I don't have to search for. They kind of like curate it for me. So like, I'm all for that. So I don't know. I got so many kits. I don't. So that's what I'm just going through, just debating like how and where and what I'm gonna use these sounds. So I'm finna make a run in a few. I have to go to one of my print shops tonight and get some stuff done. Gave one of my employees the night off. So yeah, so about 10 minutes once this video is done, I'm gonna run and go do that. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about on this section of it and where I got. So yeah, I'm pretty much, once I get back, I'll probably clear out the rest of the percussion, just go through it. Like I said, let me zoom back in. I've organized the folder right by size, and then I go through each size. You know what I'm saying? Let me check my camera, make sure you can see it. You can kind of see it. It should be good. Okay, so you can kind of see, like, I pulled the size right here, and then, organized the whole folder by size. So that kind of, like, when I play my sounds, I kind of can tell, like, what's new, what I've already kind of went through and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because majority of the time, it's hard to figure out what sound is what sound when they're named some funky names. And some, I have stuff that's named hi-hats, but they're actually snares and stuff. So it's just like going through the stuff, making sure the stuff is what it is, categorizing it, and like, I'm very big on organization, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what today's videos are kind of about, making a drum kit, making drum kits. So yeah, I've dummied down like everything. So pretty much in the Addicted Dopeness kits right now, we're just gonna have, let me see, this Alchemist, I think, and it's gonna be this. And I think he got a lot of his sounds from the Alchemist. I'm not sure. I may combine the Alchemist with his stuff. I'm not sure. So I'm really trying to curate and not have a lot of the same sounds, Like, that's what I'm trying to get rid of. Like, I have 3,000 snares already curated, kind of. So, um, yeah, the Alchemist has nothing on. Yeah, it's kind of has a lot of different other sounds. Yeah, yeah, we just gotta see, cause it's from the same era. So yeah, so that's what I'm over here working on, people. I just want to talk about that and organization. Just constantly going over organization. I guess I'm just filming the process, going through it. I'm kind of like almost brain dead going through all these sounds. I started some like, I don't know what time I started today. I've been doing this off and on all day plus working. Um, but yeah, so eventually I plan on going through all these, and after I'm done with this, re-indexing it, being done, then I'm move on to some other kits I have. I have a lot of kits from Industry Kits. I bought the whole site, and then I'm a member, so I got every drum kit that he ever created off of there. So I'm going through these. These are next. These are stuff that I can't give out or sell. So stuff I purchased has licensing and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go through these next. Um, yeah, and a lot of them have to just be filtered through. Like I got Vox and sample packs, and I got hi hats and cymbals. I like to separate this stuff. So it's just certain things I like in my kits. You should do the same, I think. I don't know how everybody organizes their sounds. I think most people are too lazy to go through this process. But I know personally, if you know what you got, you don't go and buy more. You know what I mean? And like, I have a sound addiction. I've been talking about it over the years. I've just been buying sounds, so yeah. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to move these files over to the main kit. Here, we're going to call this the backup one because, So, the XXL pack, that's the backup. So, I'm going to right now compress this file. I always compress my files. Don't ask me why. I compress them, then I delete the folder, So when I do file counts and stuff, it doesn't like leave me too off, So now I'm going to do a file count on what I have and where I am going. So let's see, this weekend. So right there, that is counting up to about 8,000 so far. 17, 18, 19. Alright, hold on. And then we're going to count our unsorted, unprocessed folder. So I'm at about 22,000 samples, 254. And unprocessed, I have 50,000 more to go through. So I really cut it back. So I'm learning going through this process of like collecting sounds from friends and different producers, stuff that they didn't sampled and stuff, because they didn't buy samples back in like 2000. They chopped them themselves most of the time. It wasn't too many kits you can buy, and if you did buy sounds, they were like attached to the like keyboard or in the drum machine or whatever. So this is like a lot of stuff, but I'm going through it. I got stuff from Producer's Choice, Industry Kits, Modern Producers. I kind of been like going through all the production sites, getting samples, trying to change my selection. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I guess once I get back and I get everything organized, maybe if I get into something else, I may do another video. But I just wanted to go over this stuff, like where I'm at, like on a day-to-day process, what it's taking. Like, this is a period where I'm not making any beats, And the reason why is because when I'm linking these sounds in the machine, the directories have to be right. You can't just change up the numbers. So I'm finna just go through a cleansing period pretty much. And this is a part of my cleansing period. I go through this like every 5 years almost, like with sounds and stuff, even if I'm not producing a lot. I've always caught myself organizing or reorganizing my sound software because I may not do music full time. Like throughout the years, I haven't, especially when I was DJing and being a promoter. But I still kept my sounds and organized stuff. I've never lost my sounds. I've lost a lot of files, but not my sounds for some reason. So, um, yeah, this is just where I'm at, people. And I hope you stay tuned and peep out more of the stuff I'm going through. I hope you don't mind me just filming this process. I don't know how you like the screen at an angle. You may want to see me screen record it since I'm just showing you hands, but sometimes I like to show actual things. So I'm gonna make a video reviewing my Machine Micro soon about like just my process before I like pretty much put it up in the box and have it sit there until I like either set up another workstation or move this workstation somewhere. Because the next workstation I'm building, I'm planning on getting new LCDs and new monitors and everything. I kind of got to be able to work while I build a station, not, you know, one directional. Like I'm working, I got to shut down, move, you know. So I'm just gonna put the money aside, do this stuff like I'm doing this organizational stuff with these sounds. This is gonna be my journey of going through about 70,000. It was at 80,000 when I started, so now I got 22,000, 50,000. So I'm halfway through my journey of, well, not halfway. I'm gonna say a third, a strong third maybe. No, it's not a strong third yet, but yeah. So I'm halfway through. If you have any questions about the process, I may like catch up with the stuff. I know I'm filming these videos kind of quick, but I just want to film it as I go through this stuff because nobody ever sees this background work. They just see me with a finished track and a finished, you know, process. So this is for like the producers I know, like go through this organizing sounds, trying to rationalize how to do it, having people just to converse the same ideas. So yes, this is the pretty much the County Brown XXL pack, I guess, vlog. I'll probably change the name of it later. But yeah, people, so that's what I'm on right now. Once I get back from the print shop, I'll sit up here and do a little bit more. Go ahead and finish it off before I have to go ahead and index everything. I got these drops in here I'm gonna take out and stuff like that. I got songs and stuff. I found this Mary J. Blige song my homeboy chopped up. I've been playing it. He has it named as Growing Pains, but it's called Hurt Again. That's my song. Man. But I've been up here playing that, going through sounds and stuff like that. You know, doing my thing. So, yeah, so if anybody has any questions, has any things they need answered about my process, I know I kind of rambled through some things. So, I'll see y'all probably again at probably like around 2 or 3 when I get back. I don't know. Might as well have any printer issues. And go from there, people. So, it's GrYnD. I'm out. I'm gonna get with y'all later.